Miracles number 55, Chuck Karstensen. Happy Sunday, doing this one live in follow up to my one from a couple days ago about where obviously I was talking about my procedure and giving thanks to people who sent out their love there. But I ended just talking about the attack thoughts you have, which are very, very common for many people and could be an everyday struggle for people. And obviously, even somebody who's a spiritual person, follower of Christ, a studier in the Course of Miracles, you have those thoughts as well. But what really is the main remedy, the course of action to take to overcome those? And Course of Miracles is very, very interesting. I do enjoy it, and that's why I'm sharing about it. But it is deeper learning. Like sometimes it's like there's the resistance of learning it too, meaning you could go out, you could learn something, but you want to apply it, you try to apply it, you could still fail at applying it, right? That can happen in anything. I coach sixth grade basketball, and many of the kids, some of the kids at least, have had since fourth grade. And we've done certain things over and over. Are they going to make every layup? Are they going to make every shot? Are they make all the right passes? No, they're going to have turnovers, mistakes, errors. And in a way, that's what happens with us in life. So on the main thing to do, maybe a parent talked about this before, is ultimately it's forgiveness. So especially when you're like, that person's attacking me, what do we often do? We attack back. Done it 4 million times. Probably did it yesterday. Don't want to do it. Normally, it's not actually in my plan to do, especially now. It's like not in my plan to do. It's like, okay, I'm just going to take the beating and try to be kind. But it doesn't always work. You forgive. But the interesting thing about the Course is when you forgive, that person you forgive, that's in their illusions, in their attacks, in their wherever they're at in their dream world, and not in the, in the mode of Christ. When you forgive them, they actually become your savior. That's what the Course says. That person that you forgave who is doing that to you becomes your savior. And you might be like, why would that be? And I've been reading about this lately and re-looking at my notes here this morning after reading earlier this morning. And why would that be? Is because you too are in your dream world, your worldly ways, your non-heavenly ways. Typically, I'm not saying you, maybe you are perfect, but most of us are not. We're in our own dream world of illusions, not following, say, the promises of God. And when we can step out of that and say, okay, this is happening and this person's coming down on me and taking it after me, taking it to me, or whatever's happening, you can say, no, I'm going to forgive them. I'm going to love them as a child of God. They did become your savior because you just stepped into the kingdom of heaven living, right? So that would be why, for those of you who somewhat know what I'm talking about, they'd be like, oh yeah, that does make sense. That would be why. I mean, way more to it, but also not that much more to it. It's just, that's what you do. So that's what you do. So if somebody's attacking you, forgive them and they become your savior. If you're attacking somebody else, catch yourself, and I'm sure they'll forgive you eventually. Maybe not right away. Then it might not be where you're at. So hopefully this helps. Happy Sunday.